Hey YouTube, got my buddy Mike over here today, and we're continuing to work on this issue with the transmission, possible transmission, something whining that I'm concerned about on the bus. I got to thank my regular subscribers, Gino and Rodney, for giving us a few other ideas about things to check on this bus. Obviously, if it is the transmission, I got to be 1,000% sure that it's the transmission before, yarding that thing out of there and spending thousands of dollars getting it rebuilt. So we're going to chase down a bunch of other things today related to the hydraulic lines, power steering hydraulic lines and things like that. Taking the bus out for a test drive and so on. So the main thing we did today is trace out this hydraulic lines for the power steering. The pressure line and the return line back through the bulkhead there and into the adjacent bay, looking for anything where it might be vibrating and putting pressure or putting noise into the aluminum skin of the bus. Didn't really find anything. We were looking for culprits, and we didn't come up with much.
In case anybody wants to know how close brake cans get to...
I was, I had a little concern about that, but now, because when I was looking at these before, they were up against this bulkhead here, right? And so I know if you have to cage these brakes, you need access to this here.
Oh, you do.
Right? But now I can see that when this is up in the air, you have enough room there to get in and
cage them.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Abnormally high. But yeah, I don't...
Are those DD3s?
No, these are those spring brakes.
Well, you got 3 chambers. Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I don't...
No, it's 2 hoses.
Yeah, those are spring brakes.
Yeah.
This has been retrofitted with spring brakes.
Yeah, I have spring brakes too. Mine are... I thought mine only had 1 chamber in between.
Yeah, I can't see the lines from here. I'd have to get way under there.
Do it. I'll be right here. I'll pull you out.
You pull me out if something happens? Well, we got the bus blocked up over there, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't...
Gosh, birds are singing again. Spring is coming. Oh, I can't quite get to the picture.
Okay, I can see the lines.
Oh, up there. Shine a light up there.
They're coming across. I don't want to disturb these airbags. They come across from that other bulkhead over there. And they pass through something right there. There does appear to be some sort of a bushing on those, but that could make noise. And then they go into that, and that's spray foam to there. I'm not seeing anything obvious here, except maybe right there. Let me have that camera and all. It's kind of in the wrong place for it though. So potentially right there. But that's pretty far forward. Huh. I think I see the diff inspection cover on top. I'm just looking around while I'm under here for anything else that's loose or...
Are you going to go back to California to have your pinion gear adjusted?
I'm not going to make a special trip, but I would like to have Ted do that if he's available.
So if he's in there and doing that, then you guys could probably get up in here and look at that line or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's right by the pumpkin. It is up in there. I don't know, man. I'd almost like you to take a look at it and see what you think. If that needs see some bushing or something that needs to happen there.
It's one of those two, isn't it?
Yeah, it's those two skinny black ones.
Oh, yeah, okay. And that
You can see where
they both go through that little bulkhead there. And is that?
Yep.
Ooh, is that? You got a stick?
Yeah, I get you a stick.
Yeah, about a 2-foot long stick.
Okay, hold on. So we're going for a test drive, and my wife's driving, and we're listening for that noise, just to see if anything's changed here, and see if we can figure out what it is. As we go down the road here, as the engine speed goes up, it's changing. It's definitely related to engine speed, not road speed. And it's definitely back here in this closet, because if I shut this, the noise goes down quite a bit. For her to get up to highway speed. Still kind of in some traffic. Alright, I'm going to do a little comparison video, like a before and after type deal. So now we are going 65. Now, this is quieter than before, and the only thing that's changed is running motor oil in the tranny instead of that synthetic. It's getting a little bit louder as we go faster. There we go. So now we're going 65. You can hear it. If I open this up, you can really hear it in the closet. But, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's normal. Oh, I got a new high-pitched whine coming out of this thing. I mean, I remember hearing it before, but not that loud. It's pretty pronounced. I unplugged that speaker, it's not that. Sounds like an alternator whine. It's got to be alternator or power steering. Yeah, if you know, comment. Test drive we went on, it does seem now that the whine is quieter than it was before. And you know,
I didn't hear any.
Yeah, and so the only explanation that I have for that is that we've changed to motor oil in the transmission. What I'm not gonna continue to run the motor oil. A lot of people do run motor oil in their Allison V730s. It is allowable on the spec, but it was suggested by one of my other viewers, John, who's got a 4106 that is like mine. He also he had to do a tranny rebuild on his. Lost a transmission. I don't remember what the specifics were on that, but he suggested that I run a Castrol heavy-duty ATF in there. And I kind of like the sounds of that. I do not know if the heavy-duty part of that is just marketing or if there's something about it that makes it actually heavy-duty. But I do like the sounds of that stuff, so I want to put regular ATF in here, not the synthetic stuff that I was running, and see if that, you know, if the whine comes back, or what the deal is with that. Of course, we're kind of just chasing our tails a little bit here. Maybe the whine was coming from the transmission, right? And maybe the motor oil has quieted it down.
Maybe we moved something that...
Yeah, maybe we moved something that was vibrating. It's possible.
We also found out about your trans temp sensor.
Oh, yeah, my tranny temp sensor is reading high, but the transmission is running hotter than I would like. And I do need to add an auxiliary cooler to this, but that is a big job. Not prepared to tackle that at the moment. So one of the things I needed to investigate here is if I have room for a V730 that's got the PTO shaft on it. My old bus had PTO sticking out over here with a pulley on it, and that was fine, right? I had room, but that had 8V71. This bus has got a 6V92 in it, and it's a little, it's a little bit different as far as where the engine's sitting on the cradle and where the guys that installed this may have decided to end up. And basically, it's 9.5 inches from the face of the PTO output. So when I say the face of it, I mean right there, right, that face. The shaft sticks out 9.5 inches long, perpendicular to this plate. And so, I set up some magnets here and a little shelf bracket and a wrench kind of sticking on there because the magnetic force is kind of holding it where it needs to be. And the door will close, but once that pulley's on there, I do not have room for that here on my bus. I'm checking that out because I've been looking at various transmissions, and I got a line on one of them, but it's got a PTO on it, which can be removed and plated off, but that does mean opening up the transmission and pulling the bevel gear and some of the innards on that side out. So I'm just kind of thinking that through as an option.